What is up, everybody? I know it's been so long, and I did a stream a little while back, and I didn't do a long stream. Um, I'm in a lot better of a place right now. I want to make sure that I am here on a regular basis. So we are gonna aim for Fridays being a good stream day, and most likely Sundays. So we're only gonna do like 2 streams a day while I get my head on my shoulders still. There's some other changes that are going on in my life that are going to be a bit bigger than they have been beforehand. Potential for my own expansion into better areas that I now have a new, much more promising future. Not just here, but in everything else in my life too. Um, I will be streaming. Hey, Nex, how's it hanging? I will be streaming Okami for a good chunk of time right now because it is my all-time favorite game, and I really want to get a chance to share it with you. So, oh, there we go. It didn't connect at first, but here we are. Gonna start it as a new game. Okami. I love this game. I need you all to understand, like, this is my all-time favorite game, and it wasn't even on my radar when I first heard about it. My mom at the time found it, and this was back when I had a PS2, and I really liked Wolves, and she saw the cover of it and was like, "Here, I found this for you." And I was like, "Cool. Let's try it." And I absolutely fell in love with it, with the art style and everything. So here we are. A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Oh, the storyline, the colors, the scenery, it's just phenomenal. I see the microphone's a little off, but we can probably fix that next time around. As long as y'all can hear me, we're good. Just let me know if you can't. We're just gonna fidget a little bit with that. Okay. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. Yeah, my wife watching too, she said it sounds a little funny. I don't know, maybe my voice or something. It's all good. But thanks for letting me know, Nex. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Quality, yeah, I'll fiddle with it because it should be good. This is a decent microphone. I just need to figure out settings so that way we're not like having to put it here or something like that. And also, I'll try and keep my voice louder too. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf, that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt toward Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Hiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously toward Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Hello, Sashomaru over on the Purple app. How's it going? Oh, yes. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Uh-oh. Somebody watching you. You just let it all loose, dude. Spooky Razor? You're on Twitch now? What? Sup, dude? I remember quite a bunch of y'all from back in the day. Hop on TikTok too, dude. Oh, ye who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds, speak the words. I of darkness unto the world, but through that word to me, leash my power. Oh, that one took us to the throat. I won't do that one that often. Huh. I'll also let the monsters yell for themselves. Oh gosh, this looks so much better than I remember it looking back in the day. Sup, Spook? How's it going? a horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. You could have just told me your old username if you wanted to change it to something else. I would have remembered you still. Just would have been like, hey, it's me. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years. I've spent protecting this area. I mean, as you can see, Spook, my username is very minimally changed. So I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Thunk. Yes. Okami. Amaterasu. You screamed. Oh, I'm glad to see you were excited that I was hopping on. I really am glad about that. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Little sniff here. I'm having fun with this if you can't tell. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. Mama Alex is good. Uh, Potentially, she is going to start streaming real soon as well. She's been talking about it. She's getting excited for it too. So you better like start commenting on her TikToks and going, "Where are you at?" Get her in on it. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon, but never have the circumstances been worse. That's right, you better. Than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Hmm? Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh, oh, Bloop. Phew, what on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Slap. For a little bug, he's got some good artwork. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. Good. I'm glad you did it. That's actually really funny that you went and said, hey, come here. Hydration is key. Don't make me use my prize sword, Denko Maru, against you. Oh, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu! I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. Oh gosh, I don't think I've got the right voice going for Easton, honestly. Hi, Saya, how's it hanging? A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Feels like I've been gone 100 years. Just like Amaterasu has been gone 100 years. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. Oh, I need to play the Genshin event still. I was kind of waiting a little bit on that one. Just to be able to give people more time to get to it before I tear into it so that I'm not giving spoilers. But I also wanted to be able to play my favorite game of all time, which is why we're here. I love this game. Absolute favorite game. I'm skipping through some of this a little faster on the dialogue because this is just like the basic intro control stuff. Like these mirrors are how you um, save in the game. I might have to invert my controls in a second. And here it's telling me how I can bust through them, these pots, to get me some stuff. Boom. And now it's going to go over how to do a wall jump. Spooky, this is Okami. It is on every single platform that I'm aware of. Right now, I'm actually playing this on PC because it's available on the Steam shop. It's also on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox 360, I think. No, maybe not that one. But it is available on PS5, PS4, PS3, and PS2, because that's where it originally came out, was on PS2. It's also available on Wii. So, Easton's going to show me how to restore a bridge using paintbrush techniques. Zoop, zoop, zoop. And it's there! Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is the power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? I have the power, as He-Man would say. I have the power! River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. Couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Don't worry, Eason, we'll fix that puddle up in a jiffy. Wow, look at the stars twinkle! I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern? Or is it just me? No, it's a pattern, dude. One's missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. We're gonna let Easton try. Poof. Nothing, buddy. Nothing at all. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. And now he's telling me how to do it, and I'm just gonna pop a star here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, did we say? Mm-hmm.
Oh, wise if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dry riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust.
Like I said, I wasn't gonna do that voice that much because I did it for Orochi earlier, and it's killing me now. The voices. I love this game. I really do. This is, it feels good to be back. By the way, Yamigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you are as good as the brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? I'm about to show you, dude. Oh, you want to bet money that I can't fix it, little man? We're gonna angle this out, and we're gonna slowly fill in everything here. Whoa! A river of stardust. We're gonna get it a little bit better though. That should get us across. Oh, missed a spot. I'm gonna get it right now. Ha. Astral pouch. Give me a second to adjust my sitting posture. My legs are killing me. The basics of an astral pouch is that when it's full, uh, follow a quick revive. That you don't have to worry about using yourself. If I can help it, I don't want to use it at all during this run. That'd be nice. But sometimes it happens. Let's go up the hill and over the bridge to find more in here. Okay. I'm gonna have to change my camera inversion at some point. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. Legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the River of Heavens and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. Sword's in really bad shape. Well, yeah, the gods didn't do much because they couldn't. But now, we're here. Sworded up. Really was your brush all this time. Yes. You didn't hear the tree spirit saying who I was? Little bug. Hey, another constellation. What does it look like? Let me give you a hint. It's smaller than the last one. By a lot. The sword isn't, though.
Well, you did it, Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but without these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword as it was designed to conquer evil.
Look, as long as you're having a good time, I'm good with the laughing. Oh man, I love this game. Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. And you're just like that Shiranui, you know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off at that boulder over there? You're gonna have to watch me slice and dice this boulder. Thunk. Wow! Didn't think you had it in ya, furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. I guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, furball. Amaterasu, I've made up my mind. If you're Shiranui Reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Ought to eat him instead of letting him do this. There's no stopping me once I made a decision. Now that I got the power slash, we can cut down that fruit tree. Or that fruit off that tree. The peach. Okay. Uno momento. Camera control. Invert both of those. Much better. Oh, we're gonna have a monster fight. There's a demon here. Slice their butts. The butts fell off. There we go. I can bark too. Oh, wait. Oh, we'll have to come back for it another time, but there are these secret clovers floating around in some of these places that you can dig up and make them bloom, and it gives you extra points for certain things that you can do later on. Another fight. Consume ginseng. Demon Fang. Slice and dice him for another Demon Fang. You get Demon Fangs from getting special finishers on these guys. You don't have to do the finishers, but they are kind of nice to get done. So that way you can get some extras if you get enough Demon Fangs. Including, eventually, you can get a specific item that lets you walk on water. So that's a really nice thing to get the Demon Fangs for. Yeah. It's items that aren't required for the gameplay, but they do add a sense of extra to it. And they do introduce some of the items later on so that you're not basically cheating the system. Because it is possible, if you got that walk on water ability, you could cheat the system and get to some places you weren't supposed to be able to originally go. Oh, y'all ready? This is where it gets really pretty. Oh my god. It gets better as the game progresses, but it's so gorgeous. I love the scenery. I love the gameplay. Eventually, I want to get a full arm sleeve tattoo of Okami, like all 13 brush gods on it. Yeah, it's gonna have to happen. Yeah, Sakuya was protecting the village. We're just gonna have to figure out a way to bring her back. Eventually. Probably not this stream. This stream's gonna take a hot minute to get to anything else besides Kamiki Village. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Whatever, let's go talk to the villagers. La di da di da. Uh-oh, another statue. I'm hitting a statue instead of talking to it. That's a big monster. Oh, let's go talk to the rice girl, tending her rice paddy field. Something strange going on around here. Let's find some high ground where we can take a look. The arrow doesn't pop up too often, but when it does, it's annoying since I played the game so often, but I also get it. There isn't really a way to turn off the tutorial, stuff like that. Like right now, he's repeating what he just said. There's definitely something going on. Let's find some high ground. Here's the highest ground in all of Kamiki Village. Yeah, it's bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see, and not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that's impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Yo, boy, I do. What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That's the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start. Yeah, I did. Mama Alex floating around somewhere in here. I know she's been popping in and out of the stream to make sure it's running well. Flowing brushes like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. Doing celestial brushwork. We gotta see if the villagers. Oh, hey.
It's the old man. Who are you?
Village elder, Mr. Orange.
A white wolf. No, the only not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranere. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Whoa, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words, I just state the facts.
I ain't growling at you, dude. I'm growling at those things.
What's this sudden chill down my spine?
Here they come, furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denko Maru. You just hit them with the old man. I try and grab as many of those demon fangs early on because it takes a lot to get some of the extra items that I want to grab. Got some praise. By defeating demons in certain areas of the land, we can create divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you. But you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. Yeah, most people can't see the orange markings on the wolf. They only just see a white wolf. They can't see the divine disc on my back. Blink. Feed bag. Now he's telling me how to check the fan menu, which is just hitting the start button. This is where I can see what tools I have, what equipments I have for weapons and other stuff. Where I can see my praise meter on what I can power up and what I have at the top. What brush gods I have unlocked. There's still 10 more. Logbook, travel guide, bestiary, the map of the current area, and all that stuff. Blunk. Spirit Globe S. Not that I needed it, I'm at my full 3 health right now. But I can use the feedback for seeds. Look how pretty this is. I'm just getting to sit in a field of flowers and feed some birdies. Oh, this game just relaxes me so much getting to play it. It's exciting me right now too because I'm getting an opportunity to really give you all a chance to experience it as well. Got some praise from feeding the burbs. I have not seen the new Honkai characters. I actually haven't played Honkai Star Rail in a couple months. And ZZZ is about the same amount of time, too. Foul beasts dwell within this place. What? All taken care of before the blink of an eye. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 14 seconds. If you do it quick enough with him, you actually get some praise for it, but I'm not going to be able to do it quick enough yet. The new storyline, I'm gonna be real spooky. I'm way the heck behind on Honkai Star Rail. I'm just barely getting into that area that Don Hong is not supposed to go. So, yeah. Someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with why? It makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. It's this little brat and his dog that are digging everything up. B, what's up? Ha, he wants me to dig up all 10 turnips. Let's not get slugged for this one. I'm gonna manage this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get all of them turnips up. If you ink her up, she can't do anything for a second. I think I inked up her son too. Don't hit me, 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 don't hit me. Hey, I'm trying to turn the camera and it's not letting me. I like that I can just do this and not actually waste any ink pots. Oh, she wasn't close enough. Oh, she wasn't close enough. Okay, back to digging. Gonna do it again. Dig quicker, dig quicker, dig quicker. Oh, I missed. We gotta do this quickly, quickly, quickly. Work this time. Get. Cool. Give me that last radish. Turn it thing. Mine. Haha. I gotta show this punk kid I'm better than his dog. Oddly shaped turnip. I will have to remember this next time, but I do have a Nendoroid figure of Amaterasu in box at the moment because I packed it up during the move to Phoenix, and I will bring it out next time around and we'll have it somewhere nearby that y'all can see it so that it's present, because I think that'd be kind of fun to have. The oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I have been looking for. Ain't been looking hard, dude. I did break it. I got all 10 turnips. And I got praise for that. He's like, oh my god, you're better than my dog somehow. Oh. I'm not even gonna talk to her. I'm just gonna tell you what's up. She's upset because somebody stole her drying stick right here. So she now has a drying stick, drying pole. And now she's gonna be upset because it's not bright enough to dry her clothes quick enough. But this will be. Will the miracles never cease? I'm gonna make cherry cakes in happiness. I come by her house tonight and she'll give me cherry cakes. Oh, it's Sakuya Okushi. Oh yeah, Sakuya is the tree spirit. That's what it is. Kushi. I'll admit, it's been a while since I played this, and last time I played it was on my Switch. So, um, it's been a minute, and I sometimes forget the names, but I do love this game so much. I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Bling. Why, Amy, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell them when to talk, because you'll see a triangle above their head. Still have something to say. There might be more information for us. Telling me about Susano being a direct descendant of Nagi, possibly. Oh, I'm gonna fix her wheel. It's not a wheel or a wagon. It's a water wheel. Oh, I might have tickled my throat with the funny voices too much already. I fixed it. Now she can melt her rice and make me some sake. She's like, gotta walk like this. Oh, hold up. Hold the phone. All this time, I don't think I've ever seen these treasure chests down here before. The good news is, I can just pop them open like that. Get me some extra treasure. And talk to this dude. What boulders? Who the heck put this big rock here? It's blocking the only road out of the village. Doesn't look like you could squeeze through anywhere. Besides, I don't even know if it's safe to leave the village yet. Talk to this dude. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. And I'm gonna have to fight whatever it is. Another demon. This one's a music player and he likes to smack his butt. Sounds like some rock stars. Slice and dice. And get all that going. Smack. I just went whoop, pop to those demons. I've got enough praise to start using my divine attributes. Again, I'm going to skip through a lot. It's tutorial stuff to show me how to use the stuff. I'm not too worried about health at the moment, but I want more ink pots because they're a lot. It's a very easy to run out of ink pots if you're fighting certain monsters. And I'm